Land junkies having withdrawals, I've been getting to a lot of missed calls. Turn it off, what the fuck is he talking about? I should slap you for saying he hot as me. I don't know who could fuck with me, honestly.
What is up? It's your girl, Seth Capella, and no, I'm not dead. I recorded a video, like I was attempted to record a video at my sister's house. And like how it turned out, it was like what I hate about like New York boys. So today's video though is a story time about how I almost got kidnapped. And no, it's not a funny subject. I was not going to do a story time. It's funny now because I didn't get kidnapped, but like I wasn't gonna do a story time on it. Like that's how messed up it was. Like I was pissed off. So if you're not, what are you doing? Subscribe to the Capella Game. What? Look over here. Period. And if this gets over like 15 likes, I'll do the story time how I had to fight the cab driver. Yep. And this is not my year. Not nobody's year actually. So if I get to 15 likes, I'll do the story time. Excuse me. If it gets to 15 likes, I'll do the story time on how I fought a cab driver. And yes, these braids are coming out. They grew out. I'm in the mission to let my hair grow. And that's the only reason why I kept them in. I'm taking them out though and washing my hair probably tonight. So if you're not, like, comment, subscribe, see what your friends trying to get to 300. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I just want to do like that. Right. So it all started near the crappy ghetto neighborhood my sister lives in. And I call it that because it's sad to say it's crappy and ghetto. And she doesn't like it, nor do I. So yeah. So it all started when we was over there, well I was over there. All chilling in the house, we was chilling, doing the do's, just chilling. It was like one Sunday at night, we was all chilling. It's summertime, so babies were sleeping, so the big kids were just chilling up. So, excuse me, I just had watermelon and cookies and stuff. So we were just chilling and stuff, and then we was cleaning at the same time because my sister said she was having a dinner. It's just like the day after, like the day before, the day after, whatever you want to call it. She was having a dinner, not after the day prior, or the day prior. I don't know. It's like the next day. Yeah, my brain all over the place. So she said she was having a dinner the next day for her friend. And I was like, okay, no problem. So we started cleaning and stuff. And then said problem came. So it was like around 2 something. We started cleaning out one. The house was already clean, but we was like spotless cleaning. So started cleaning around 1. And we just sitting there like, just bored. Me and my niece, Brianna, was doing TikTok, just like throwing it back. This room light is really making me hot. It's making me hot. So then, then my nephews was playing Fortnite, and my other niece was making TikToks with me and Brianna. So 3 of us put them, yada yada. So then it's 2 o'clock, and then I'm telling my nephew, let's clean up, because we like had enough chill time. And we had to spotless clean this house for me. So then he was like, all right. I don't know if y'all can hear me, but like my fan's on, so let me just see. All right, so started telling my nephew to clean up the set there, and then we had to dump the trash out. He was like, I was like, all right, keep acting up, see if I won't walk away, this, that, there. He was like, walk away, man, I don't care, this, that, there. And I was like, whatever, bye. I'm gonna take me a walk, because I always take walks late at night. And the funny thing is that I'm wearing the same exact. So then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just go take a walk and give me tape right now because you're not listening. So this is where the effed up part comes. It's where it comes, bro. So then I go to take my daily walk because I always take walks or I always sit on the steps. I guess he was like, go ahead. And the funny thing is, before I left, I jinxed myself. I was like, bruh, and don't say anything when I get kidnapped, bruh. Like, I said that. And then what you put it? He was like, all right, whatever. So then they playing the game, And for some reason, like, it's like, I text my niece anytime I'm in danger. Because that person relays the message faster than anybody else, right? So, anytime I'm in danger and I need somebody to know, like, it's my niece, I would text. Like, I would text my sister, but, like, she was doing hair. And I know she wasn't going to be on her phone while doing hair. But I know my niece was just on her phone before I left. So then, keep that in mind, right? Because I don't want people being like, oh, why you texting your niece, say your sister, if that's that's why. So, back to the story. I walk. I'm like, all right, don't say anything when I get kidnapped. And then what you call it? He was like, whatever. Go ahead. I'm keep cleaning. And then my sister didn't know I left. She thought I was in the house with the rest of them. But I was like, no, I need a walk. She like I always take walks. So like, what you call it? I take a walk now. I had my headphones on. I was talking to my best friend. And then what you call it? It was like, where they live is right down the street. It's like a dark park. It gets dark, very dark at night. So then she was like, oh, just like that. She was just telling me the deets, the tea, like my bestie should. And we get near the park now. Like we get like near the beginning of the park, like near the gates. And I see this tall, black, skinty dude just sitting there. And the benches, he's sitting there, and the benches near the swings, which is near the beginning of the park. I ain't paying no mind, cause I was like, you know, people, crackheads always sit in the park like that. So then I keep walking now. As I keep walking, I look back. Like something just told me to look back, and the dude got up. And I'm looking like, you know, now I gotta keep on guard. Sorry, my nephews text me. Now I gotta keep on guard because alright, so like the setup of this is like is one entrance, a next entrance, and there's another entrance back there. The main entrance, the side entrance, and another side entrance. The both side entrances closed. So that means that he can only come through the main entrance, which is where I'm walking towards. So I'm looking like I gotta keep I don't hear like gecko. And what you call it? So he gets up, he starts walking. I'm like, I hope he walking to the other side of the park, because he's not walking over here. So he starts walking, and then like I try to speed walk like past this dude, like maybe like what you call it? Maybe he will, like, you know how you can meet up. I try to speed walk so I don't meet up with him, so I can walk past him. So then what you call it? Because once I walk past the park and walk past the school, I'm on a busy street. So then what you call it? He starts speeding up too, and I forget that I have short legs and he have longer legs. So no matter, I don't know what I was thinking. So then he speeds up, he comes out the park, and then he's behind me. Then he goes, hey. I'm like, don't say anything to him. No. Then he keeps saying, hey. So I'm gonna like, yes. He was like, oh, this, that, third. Started talking to me. And then, like, I really don't remember much what he said. All I remember, the one part is, oh, I'm trying to be your friend or something. Or I'm trying to be more than a friend. It was like along those lines. And my response was, Mister, leave me alone. I am not friendly. Okay? And then he was like, you won't be friendly today. I'm like, please don't mind my braids. My hair grows out so fast. So now I'm looking like, what is that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean? You're gonna be friendly today. He's like, you won't find out. Then he proceeds to grip my arm Let me tell you what I was thinking in that minute. A, run back to the house that I'm staying in and get him beat up. Or B, run this way and text my niece. I started texting my niece, is this dude, he following me, this, that, that, before he came up to me, because he was behind me, but like, cause you remember when I said I was like trying to, but I didn't get that far from him, and I was ahead of him, but I didn't get that far away from him. So he walked up, I was texting my niece, I was like, hey, yo, best friend, let me call you back. Texting my niece the whole entire time, like, oh, he's following me, this, that, that, So then, he grabbed my wrist or whatever. After all that, I'm I was trying to text her during the same time, but I didn't want him to snatch my phone or something. So I was texting slow. So I was like, yo, mister, I'm not from you, right? And then he grabbed my wrist or whatever, so I'm like, nah. Nah. I was like, nah, what you doing? And I started running. Like I started running. But like, I didn't run to the main street. I ran to the main street and turned towards the project. I was like, I don't know what I was thinking. I almost broke my slipper. And I was telling my niece, I was like, oh, he was grabbing me. Like, I was trying to text her and run at the same time, because like, she was trying to find out what was happening. So I was like, just like, oh, he's trying to, like, I'm saying, like, I was like, oh, he's trying to grab me. Oh, he's running after, because he was running after me still after I got on the main street. Like I kid you not, he was still running after me. And then, as I was texting her, I'm texting and running. I'm about to text you back when I'm done. It was like a dude across the street. And the dude was like, he was looking, and he was like, hey, like he said, hey. And the tallest, lengthy dude, I don't know who he is, but like, y'all, and the kidnapper, the person that I don't know what he was gonna do to me, runs the opposite way. So now I steady keep running. I ain't care. I ain't stop to say thank you or none of that, because I don't trust none of y'all no more. I'm sorry. So then I keep running, and then I finally make it to the projects. Because I know that I was safe now instead of running opposite ways, because he ran the opposite way of the way I was running. So then, my niece, and when I was like, oh, I'm running, texting at the same time, I can't text you no more, she called me. So then I stopped running once I got towards the project, and I was like, oh, and she was like, where you at? I was like, I did a project. I don't know how to speak. And I was like, I need a project. Oh, it's that third. I'm out of breath. I can't breathe. And all I hear is, oh, my mom's coming for you right now. I'm not gonna like, well, damn. I'm laughing because of what my sister told me after she found me. But you're gonna find out, alright? So I'm looking like, well, damn. So then, all I heard is, oh, my mom's coming for you right now. I didn't even know my nephew came, but once I heard, oh, yo, Saquon, this, that, third, I was like, oh, my nephew's looking for me too. So I heard my sister screaming like, oh, Saquon, this, that, third. So she went the opposite way of what I told my niece. She went the opposite way because she thought that like some group of Africans was trying to hurt me or whatever, because they be hurting everybody. They even broke my phone or whatever. And so she went that way. She started cursing them out. And she said she went down there with her clothes not fixed right, her hair looking like this. She almost broke the pair of slippers she was running. And then the way she reenacted was funny. Like, I was like, oh my God, don't do that, 'cause you're making me feel bad. And she was like, no, because you're my sister, and I didn't want that to happen to you, this, that, third. And then my nephew sitting here with his asthmatic self, sitting here running down to her. Let me show you. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I'm looking like, I didn't know what to do. I was like, I don't know no more. I'm sorry. He got away. And then anyways, like I was saying, I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, he was like, where is he? And I was like, I'm sorry, I don't know, he got away. And then my sister was like, calm down, Pops. She's safe. This, that, that. And I felt so bad because, like, what you're calling, the way that they described how they was going through a struggle. Like, he went towards the projects, but the outside of the projects. All right, so you know how projects have two different sides and you could walk through them or whatever. He was on the other side of the project, while I was on this side. So basically, he was all the way over here near the front street, and I was on the back street. So you can imagine him screaming my name, and I'm not hearing, right? I was gonna walk through the projects and all that. So then, what you call it? We get back down, and my niece dumb stuff come outside with a hammer, and she was like, "Yeah, I took my mom literally when she said, pass me my hammer, pass me my knife cutter." And then my nephew go running after her, cause like, you know, anything could happen to her. And she almost smacked him with the hammer, cause like, cause she thinking, who the hell is this running after me? This tall, black, lengthy boy. And then what you call it? I was like, oh God. So I don't know, like, I didn't know what to do after that point. So yeah, after that, she was like, oh, you should make this a story on YouTube. I was like, I'm not even playing right now. That's not even funny. I don't even, like, not in the mood for none of that. And what you call it? My sister was like, keep in mind who that dude is, cause he gonna get beat up. And I was like, yeah, whatever. That's fine. I'm really pissed off that it just happened to me. Like, are you serious? Me? Out of all people? Right? So then what you call it? I was like, yeah, whatever. I can't deal with this. And he was like, oh, you wearing some booty shorts? I'm like, these are pajama shorts. Pajamas. So what? Ooh. Whatever. Anyways, if y'all liked it, comment, share with your friends. Trying to get to 300 still. I'm gonna post more bangers. Like I said, remember, if we get to 15 likes, post a story time on how I had to fight the cab driver. So if you're not already, subscribe. If you like it, comment. If you like it, share with your friends. And if you like it, subscribe. Deuces Capital Game.